We're back on the Vicky. And Fresh is hot. Fresh. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
How you How you doing, Freshy?
I'm alright.
Now, thank you for stopping by the chat.
It was really a journey though.
It was really yeah. I'm in Queens, you guys.
All the way in Jersey.
Yes. So, Fresh. First of all, let's talk about your last Mama Ball. How do you feel about people saying that was late? A lot of people don't use the jersey. They don't use your ball. And you know what? Why? Why did the Juicies boycott too?
Oh, the Juicies boycotted because they felt as though it was shade at the last Rumble with Kaboom, McQueen. He won the $225 or whatever, and Courtney and them and Clips and everybody, like, they was just making like this big deal about it. No, not Courtney. It was Clips and them.
Mm-hmm.
Made this whole big deal about the thing. So I said, okay, cool. This is how I'm gonna do it. So I put 2 Jersey judges, 2 Philly judges, 2 New York judges, and a 007.
Okay.
That's how I was gonna do it. So Lucky calls me and gives me very much fresh. It's no shade. I'm back. I'm out of school, so I need to be on this panel. So I'm looking at myself like, wait a minute. You don't like me. I don't like you. So why you asking me to be on my panel?
Right.
Like,
what's the shade with y'all? Why don't like each other?
I really don't know. I really honestly
You really
don't know. No, I really don't know.
Did y'all ever have?
No.
Did you ever have with his man?
Who was this man?
Whoever was his man.
Okay,
Oh,
so
but it was the situation.
that's what I asked. So
No,
what was the situation?
no. It was a situation where as though him and Mike just broke up or whatever. So I met Mike or whatever. We did the little texting thing, the little picture thing, and everything.
So that's where the shade started from.
I think so.
But
And that's where the shade starts.
Did you and Mike have?
No, me and Mike.
You and Mike never had. Now, speaking of, we're not going to jump into your scandals. That's part 2.
I'm a little high right now. I'm sorry.
We're going to just jump into your ballroom type career. How long you been out, Fresh?
I've been out since 2007.
Okay, that's Rosie and the real ballroom, both. And
So in 3 years, you jumped from 3 different houses.
Yes.
So let us know your first house.
And what scene?
Bro.
Oh, my first house, I was a Chanel.
Why did you get kicked out?
I never got kicked out of Chanel. I left because me and Bones, that's a Milan now. It was just like this whole big scandal or whatever.
y'all had, though, you and Bones, Milan.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
So did y'all do anything?
Yeah.
What did y'all do?
You played.
We did we did a little jerk off section,
Oh. Well, shout out to you, Bones. He's in jail right now.
Hey,
Hopefully,
Bones.
I want him to come home. I miss you, Bones. I really miss Bones. Now, back to your... Now, Chanel, you didn't get kicked out of Chanel, so you cleared that up. What other house was you in?
I was in the House of Prodigy.
What happened?
Why did you get kicked out of that?
Now, I did get kicked out the House of Prodigy.
Damn.
I got kicked out the House of Prodigy because me and Marquise,
Prodigy, Schoolboy Realness?
from Philly, he was slaying in Philly, and I was slaying in New York. So it was like we had like the both top names. Like he was in Philly, I was in.
You was the other year, Fresh?
No.
Okay. How many boys have you won?
2.
2. Okay. Now, Prodigy situation, you did get kicked out the house. Then you went to Revlon.
Revlon.
What happened? How did you...
Hold on, wait. And Prodigy, so you and Marquise got kicked out of the house.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
But they let Marquise back. Why didn't they let you back?
They let Marquise back in because what I was.
Because he's more fab.
No.
It's because he's of the year.
No. No, not at all. The reason why I think he got back in because the girls was giving me
He was
that.
sleeping with the girls?
No, not necessarily sleeping with the girls because I don't think he was like that.
Okay.
But it was this big situation with me and Hakeem Balenciaga, like the little Yahoo arguing thing. That's how the shade started.
Over Marquise?
Mhm.
Okay, because they was like...
Because Marquise was my twin. Me and Marquise was twins, or whatever. So that situation happened. He begged to get kicked, to get put back in, and I wasn't doing that.
Okay. Now, do you like where you at now, Revlon? Is this for you? So it was speculation that you wanted to be, I can't even...
Oh, sorry.
Let's not even talk about where you want to be. You're Revlon, right? You settled? Okay. KIKI scene. McQueen. How do you feel about the whole Simba? How do you feel about Simba leaving the house and making reopening Snapple?
No shade. Me and Simba have a little. We have a personal level as far as like talking or whatever. So Simba gave me, you know, he was a McQueen for 5 or I think 3 years or whatever, and he wanted a new start, and he was leaving. Like he said, he did what he had to do, so he wanted to start something new, and
Okay.
he didn't take nobody from McQueen with him. He left by himself.
Are you sure nobody laughed? Because you could be a gag at the Legends Ball.
Well, then he would be considered a liar.
Okay.
That don't mean he took them. That just means they left on their own behalf.
Well, they ain't leave because of me.
Hmm. Now, speaking of McQueen, you know, I have reported a story that on the show that I'm surprised you're even sitting in here because y'all was not. I heard y'all being in my show, the McQueens.
No.
Okay. So what happened with this? Because Baton actually told me this personally. Shout out to Baton because she told me this. My sister, Princess, told me. And, but I was like, so sis, she's like, but I'm still gonna do your show. Chip don't want nobody from the House of McQueen to do your show.
Oh wow.
Is it that deep, Chip?
No, Chip was given like, you know, that those type well, from his perspective, he was given like those type of shows. It's like to put your business out there and everything like that. So he was like, why have the extra drama on your hands? Like,
Oh, so he was just basically, and he's the overall father, right?
I love Chip. Shout out to Chip.
Do he like do stuff for the house and stuff?
I mean, he just became overall father, so you know.
Is he like a good overall father?
I mean, yeah, you could say. I guess yeah.
Okay, moving. I don't want to talk too much about. This is about Chill and Little Bernie. What happened? No, actually, Big Bernie. Matter of fact, we're gonna come. We're gonna come back. Actually, talk about Bernie in the rest of the game.